working in my own company since I was 24 years old. And like people who join a corporate business or work in their own businesses from a young age, I had to make the transitions of building first a team, and then what might be considered departments or divisions, and then ultimately the businesses that I'm involved in today. Along that journey, I realized that I had a choice. I could determine what kind of impact I'm going to have on the individuals and on the teams and on ultimately the business. And I could determine to a large extent the size and the impact that the business would have itself. At the individual level, one of the things I started to see more and more in my 30s, I guess, was the difference in the individuals I was speaking to. What happens in their eyes when I'm having different kinds of impact, the shine of the possibility that they might share with me, or that resignation. You've been told to do something by your boss and you just say, fine, I'll get on with it. And more that difference started to bother me, and I understood that it was me that was causing the difference. I also started to see the difference in teams. When teams were truly engaged and they really had they were on fire with what had to be done, versus rocking up at work and moving parcels of work between each other. And again, I realized that it was me that was having some impact on which of those two outcomes were happening. And inside my own businesses, I could smell the difference. When you walk in and you get the smell of the place. So a management theorist used to talk about that, Samantha Goshal. He says, you can smell a place that's alive, a place that's excited, a place that really is trying to get to grips with what it needs to do that day. And that other place where nobody's looking you in the eye and people's shoulders are stooped. And I understood that it was me, in part, contributing to those two different places on the different days. One day I woke up and said I choose to try and have the better impact, to figure out at least what I could do to make people's eyes shine, to make teams exciting and energized, and to make the businesses that I was involved in anyway a place where it's exciting to go to work and where things really get done. I think on that day I started to try and become a better leader.